We continue our working day, and the topic of the next press briefing is Hromadske Radio launches a new morning program, morning wave program. Our speakers are Andriy Kulykov, head of Hromadske Radio, Oleksandr Buziuk, director of NGO TV Radio, and Kyrylo Lukerenko, chief editor at Hromadske Radio. Good afternoon, dear colleagues, and those who listen. And if you don't listen, please start listening, and also start listening new program that is called, we don't have it already, but we will have it from the 1st of February. This program will be called Morning Wave, and it will start in the morning. This program will be in the air, and our Hromadske Radio starts new programs in our network, and also you can listen to it in the world network of the internet in hromadskeradio.org, and you can listen it in the air, and then there are some podcasts that are created. And the editor of Morning Wave is our experienced colleague Dmytro Tuzov. And he is experienced not only in the sphere of radio programs, but also he is experienced in TV programs. And many people who work on television, they see perspectives in radio sphere, and they see that there's a crisis in television sphere, and they can have some prospects on the radio. And our Hromadske Radio welcomes them. And I give the floor to my colleague. Thank you, Andriy, and several words about the program that we have started, and it will be in the air on the 1st of December, and it will be for 2 hours, and we will invite guests, and we will repeat some materials from the previous day, the brightest materials, and the main idea of this program is fresh news, all announcements of the current day, and we will invite guests who will comment on the events, and then we will invite those guests who are going to do something important, interesting, something wonderful during this day. And there will be some music, news, weather forecast. So this is a special new morning program that resembles a lot of other programs that are in the morning, but it is done by us and those people who are not subordinated to some business directly, and that are independent from business structures, and are independent from the power, and they are not a part of political parties. We have our own views, and it provides us with opportunity to assess events or to report on events in the way that we can maximally bring them in their pure form, not in some interpretations that is influenced by external forces. And people who support us, for the first 2 months, we will use the funds that are provided by British government through the program Conflict, Security and Stability Fund. And then we hope that this program will be supported by other donors, and also we now collect other funds, and we got into our account some some donor provided us with some fund on our account, and this money will be used in the production of this program. And the most important thing is when we think about who helps us, these people, they do not interfere in our editor policy. They don't tell us what to do, what to include in our programs, and due to this, we exist, and due to this program will be edited in the way we thought about it previously. So about details, Oleksandr Buziuk, who is also editor of Hromadske organization, Hromadske Radio company.
Good afternoon. I will tell you where you can listen to us. My colleagues have said what news we will deliver to you. You can listen to us through your smartphone devices, through even cheap mobile phone sets in those places, in those locations where we transmit, where we broadcast. You can buy such a receiver which enables listening at 7.5 very high frequency, or in any radio broadcast in FM band 106.75. These receivers are not overheated and they do not emit any smell. You can listen to them to our programs to Hromadske Radio with the help of very old receivers. They can be bought at the markets and in the shops. This is no problem. This is just your willingness to listen to us. There are opportunities, there are possibilities to listen to us. In Volnovakha you can listen to us at 66.5 frequency. Also in Kramatorsk you can listen to us, in Krasnoarmeysk at 99.6, in Starobilsk at 90.2 very high frequency band, in Belovodsk village at 92.6 megahertz, and at 103.7 megahertz. Hromadske Radio produced morning program at Promin company frequency waves, but now we have received funds and we will be broadcast our own morning show at our own waves through our own transmitters. Where you have bought this receiver? We have bought it in Kiev. It is titled Meridian and it costs 600 hryvnias. Chinese the receivers made in China, they cost 200 hryvnias, but this one which I am showing to you, it seems to be better quality. Why is the title of your program The Morning Wave? Can you tell us about the title, some more details. We have been preparing this program when we cooperated with Radio Promin, but unfortunately we did not continue our cooperation because there is a wave of transformations in the broadcasting space. There are very complex things happening. There are some new developments in this sector, so it is more such progressive and fast and accelerated rate. We took it during last week. We talked to people who will be a host, who will be our editor of the morning show, and we have already selected these persons. The title there were several proposals, and we voted at our general meeting, and this title was selected, and I think it is wonderful. And who will be the host? One person or two persons, or maybe they will take turns. Thank you for listening to our program. Yes, there will be a pair of hosts. The hosts will change. There are many people who are skillful, and we will provide them the opportunity to test themselves as the hosts. Indeed, the preparations was 2 or even more years long, because we have such a team which is ready to almost any assignment. We have very good potential, and many times we said, Kyrylo Lukerenko said in particular, that we are ready to take responsibility for one of national radio channels which is now being transformed into public Hromadske channel. Are there any questions? There are no questions. Thank you, our friends. We wish you every success. Listen and think. Colleagues, our next press event will be at 11 o'clock a.m.